up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This is your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, man. Before I get going on my video, y'all be sure to smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Share the video. Turn on your notifications. And if you want to have me hop on the panel or you want to collaborate, knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com is the email address. But without further ado, let's get it popping. Let's get into today's video. And today, it looks like we might have an opponent for Gervonta Tank Davis. So based on reports by ESPN, Isaac Cruz, Isaac Pitbull Cruz has stepped in to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. And I want to talk about that. And I also want to talk about whether or not Devin Haney really wanted the Tank Davis fight. I want to talk about those two things in this video right here, bro. Before I do, though, live show tomorrow night, man. Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be predicting and breaking down the Canelo Alvarez versus Caleb Plant fight, man. So it's going to be a fun night of boxing talk. We're going to cover the fight from every angle, talk about the all accesses, the press conferences, the paths to victories for the fighters, their fighting styles, how the fight could go, and then I'm going to tell you how it's going to go. I'm going to tell you how it's going to go. Y'all know we're going to get it right, man. We get most of them right. 134 right, only 29 wrong on this channel. So y'all check out the playlist, man. We get a lot of the big fights right. It's going to be a fun prediction to do. Before we get but let's get to it, man. Oh, the other live show Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. We go live together every single Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Central Time. We'll be on my platform this Sunday, but you need to subscribe to KQKC so you can know whose platform we're going to be on each Sunday morning. But this Sunday morning, after the big fight on Saturday night, y'all come hang out and rock out with your boy Knockout and KQKC right here on my platform. But let's talk about it. So first, let me talk about Isaac Pitbull Cruz, man, versus Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm going to say, without a shadow of a doubt, it's a better fight than Rolly Romero. I'll give it that much credit. And it's a stay busy fight. It's still not at the top of who I would like to see Tank Davis in the ring with, but it's a good fight. Isaac Pitbull Cruz, a dog. He gonna come forward. For those y'all that don't know him, they call him the mini Mexican Mike Tyson. I don't see it. I don't see it because, number one, his knockout percentage ain't nowhere close to Mike Tyson's when Mike Tyson was his age. And secondly, he's small, bro. He very, very small. It ain't like he running around here just running through dudes. But Isaac Pitbull Cruz, for those y'all who don't know him, has a very aggressive style. He's not flat-footed by any means. He is very explosive. Throws hooks and uppercuts, and he's looking to make it a dog fight. He's looking to make it a dog fight. He's number 2 ranked in the IBF, so that'll put Tank in the IBF rankings if he beats Isaac Pitbull Cruz, so that's good. But it's just a fight, to me, I'll give it a smooth, stay busy fight. But Rolly Romero versus Tank Davis, and now this fight, Isaac Pitbull Cruz, if this is indeed the opponent, while they're okay fights, they're not anything that I believe should be on pay-per-view. The only way this fight should be on pay-per-view is I need a fire-ass undercard, bro. I need a fire-ass undercard. If the undercard is trash, then bro, you basically charging me $89 for a stay busy fight, which is not the best. You know, it should be on regular Showtime, but now that they got him on pay-per-view, they ain't pulling Tank off of pay-per-view, and he has a big enough fan base. It'll do his typical 200-some thousand pay-per-view buys and all of that shit. But it's an okay fight, and it'll be a competitive fight for as long as it lasts, man. Because I definitely think it'll be a knockout. And it'll be interesting to see Tank Davis in the ring with somebody smaller than him, and by smaller I mean shorter. So that'll be interesting. And then somebody that's gonna be all out aggressive. That actually has pretty good foot movement to cut off the ring. That's gonna force Tank into a fight. Now, I don't know if Tank Davis is necessarily the person you want to get into a dog fight with at 135 pounds. But hey, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So it's an interesting fight. A lot more interesting, a lot more fun of a fight. A fight that is a lot better than Rolly Romero. I'm comparing it to Rolly Romero. And compared to that fight, it's much better. It's a great fight. Compared to who I want to see him in the ring with, the Teofimos, the Devin Haneys, the the Gary Russells, the Lomachenkos, the Josh Taylors, the Regis Prograis, it ain't on their level. So let's not get it twisted. But it's a better fight than what we were gonna get. So I alluded to it yesterday. I don't wish nothing on any young man or any young lady, you know, sexual assault, none of that shit. I don't wish that on none of it. But we gotta state the facts. Because that happened, we now getting a better Tank Davis fight. It's just it is what it is. Now, let's segue into the second part of the video. Devin Haney. Did Devin Haney really want to fight Tank Davis? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I wish that Eddie Hearn wasn't the one saying that Devin Haney said he was open to the fight on December the 5th. I wish it wasn't Eddie Hearn saying it. And for two main reasons, bro. For two main reasons. Reason number one, Eddie Hearn, you know, Bob Arum, Mauricio Suleiman, Gilberto Mendoza, guys like this in boxing, they've proven to be liars, right? They've proven that they will lie to the people. They'll get in front of a microphone, tell you one thing, and it'll be something else. So when Eddie Hearn speaks, you always have that in the back of your mind, right? So, number one, his credibility is one reason why I wish he wasn't the one to come out and say, well, I spoke to Devin Haney. Devin Haney said he's open for the fight. He wants to fight. He'll take the fight on December the 5th. That's the number one thing. That's number one why I wish it wasn't him. The second reason and the main reason, bro, is Devin Haney's own behavior, bro. I've watched this young man become a world champion. I've watched him want all the smoke, and I feel like when he really wants smoke, you'll hear from him. Twitter, social media, interviews, pulling up on dudes, you know, calling dudes out over and over again. Just look at how he's treated the JoJo Diaz situation. All right? Look at how he treated the Ryan Garcia situation. You got the tweets are still up, right? The interviews are still up. You understand what I'm saying? Look at how he treated the Lomachenko situation. Look at how he's treating the Teofimo Lopez situation. I just watched him pull up on Teofimo Lopez. I've watched him tweet at Lomachenko. I've watched him talk noise and talk shit to these fighters recently to let us know he really wants this fight. So why in this situation, when Tank Davis has an opponent fall through, if you really want that fight on December the 5th, how come you're not doing the same thing? How come it's a difference in behavior? How come it's a difference in energy when it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis? How come if you're Devin Haney and you want this fight, you didn't do like you did with every other fighter that I just named? I didn't see a tweet from Devin Haney when this fight fell through. I still haven't seen one where he tweeting at Tank the way he tweeted at JoJo Diaz, where he tweeting at Tank the way he tweeted at Ryan Garcia. I ain't seen that shit. His promoter, or he's his own promoter, the person that he do business with, Eddie Hearn, is talking for him. Why? He ain't had to talk for you with any of these other fighters. That's the second reason why I wish that Eddie Hearn wasn't the one to say, yo, Devin Haney open to that fight. Nah, Devin, come out and say it yourself, bro. If that's what you want, we rock with it. We rock with it. I already said, I gave y'all, you know, who I want first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And now I bump Isaac Cruz over JoJo Diaz. So for me, my list of opponents for a Tank Davis fight, I'd love for it to be Devin Haney first, Regis Prograis second, then Gary Russell Jr., then Isaac Pitbull Cruz, and then JoJo Diaz will be fifth. JoJo Diaz behind Isaac Pitbull Cruz because I ain't a fan of Gervonta Davis or Team Mayweather taking an opponent from Devin Haney. If you ain't going to fight Devin Haney, don't take his opponent. That's sucker shit. Straight up and down, bro. If you're not going to fight Devin Haney, don't take his opponent. That's sucker shit. That's why he fifth and all the way down, even up under Isaac Cruz, bro. Devin Haney, because that offers a quasi-unification, regular WBA on the line, WBC on the line, plus Devin Haney's already getting ready for a fight a day apart. Love that fight. Love that fight. December 4th, December 5th, whenever y'all want to have it. Great fight. And he's already a lightweight. That's why he first. Regis Prograis is second because he been calling for the smoke. He been more active than Gary Russell Jr. He done fought like 2 or 3 times since Gary Russell Jr.'s last fight. And so he's second over Gary Russell Jr. and those other guys because I think he's a tougher fight. I think Tank will get the second most credit for beating him. The only person he'll get more credit for beating is Devin Haney. And furthermore, he's not above Devin Haney because Regis can he make 135 in a month? That's why I got him second over Devin Haney. Because with Devin Haney, if Tank Davis beat Devin Haney, they can't say shit. If Devin Haney beat Tank Davis, they can't say shit. They both will get full credit. For Regis, if Tank beat Regis, oh man, he was weight drained. He'd never make 135. Why you pull him down to 135? He fought you on short notice. You could have at least did a catch weight. Or why couldn't you fight him at 140? You fought at 140. I can already hear the shit in my head what people would try to be saying about Tank Davis. That's why Regis is second behind Devin Haney. Gary Russell is third because I already know that narrative. I love the fight shit. DMV stand up. Gary Russell Jr. a dog. But again, Tank Davis haters will have more ammunition. Oh man, he pulled up a featherweight. He pulled up a featherweight on short notice. He pulled up a featherweight on short notice, and the featherweight hadn't fought in almost 2 years. That's why he third. Cause Tank will get credit for him, but you'll also have a certain segment of people that'll bring the shit up that I just mentioned. And then fourth, Isaac Pitbull Cruz, because he ain't as good as those 3. He ain't as good as those 3, and I'm already seeing it, bro. I'm on Twitter right now. I got the Twitter pulled up right there. I've been listening to videos and watching videos already. Why we gotta pay for a knockout that we know gonna happen? He's small. He did and he not as good as Devin Haney. Why him and not Devin Haney? So I've already seen it. You know what I'm saying? So he fourth. He get the fourth credit, and then JoJo Diaz fifth off the strength that I just ain't no sucker. I just ain't no sucker, and I don't like when people do sucker shit and it be a sucker move for Mayweather Promotions to take an opponent from Devin Haney. When Devin Haney is available, you just fight Devin Haney. The better fight, the better fighter, in my opinion. So Isaac Pitbull Cruz, I'm cool with. I ain't mad at it, but I do question whether or not Devin Haney really wanted this fight. And that's no shade, no knocking at him. I ain't saying he ducking Tank Davis. That's not what I'm saying, bro. I don't even think it's smart or it's wise for either of these dudes to fight each other with a month's notice. I think they both in shape, but they deserve full training camps for each other because of full build-up, some all-access type shit going. You understand what I'm saying? Some press conferences and shit going. So as a replacement opponent, I think Devin Haney is better than that. I think he's better than just being somebody's replacement opponent. However, if Eddie Hearn gonna come out and say that Devin Haney want this fight, I need it to be on one accord. I ain't mad that Eddie Hearn said it, but I need Devin Haney to say it too, just like he did with every other situation that I mentioned. This past year or two, you ain't had to question nothing what Devin Haney wanted because he been saying, I want Teofimo, I want Loma, I want JoJo, I want Ryan Garcia. He been doing that shit. Why not now? That's my question. That's why I kind of don't know if he even really wanted to pursue this fight as a replacement fighter. Because I know if I think he better than that, I'm sure him and his pops, they think he better than that. Being a replacement fighter, probably wanted to be a big event, a big build-up. I believe Eddie Hearn is just trying to promote his fighter, which I ain't mad, bro. I ain't mad at that. Promote your fighter, but I kind of read the tea leaves here. I kind of, light bulbs are flashing off in my head. Well, hold up, bro. Devin Haney, he always tell you who you want to smoke with. Why you got Eddie Hearn talking? He usually just say he want to fight you. He'll usually just say, I'll step in. He'll usually talk shit to people. So the fact that he ain't saying it, I question whether or not he even really want to fight this fight on December the 5th. But y'all give me y'all thoughts, man. Y'all give me y'all thoughts. Y'all think Devin Haney really want this fight? Y'all think Eddie Hearn telling the truth? I don't know. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on that. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this Isaac Pitbull Cruz being the potential opponent. And then, anything else you want to talk about, man. Live show tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Central. Live show on Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. On tomorrow's live show, we're doing a full breakdown and prediction of the Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant fight, so y'all tune in for that. But I appreciate y'all watching this video. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace, y'all.